Good afternoon and happy hour time to all my G-Pac Nation people. What's going on? I got a quick video here for you. It's a political one. And I have a few questions. It's just like maybe you can help me out with that. But if you saw the craziness that went on at the six, up at the Capitol, they're saying that they had other members of Congress may have been a part of this. GOP members of Congress, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, I guess that's her name. Like, she's a real kook. She's crazy beyond crazy. Like, we haven't even scratched the top of the surface with this lady. So, but I mean, what do you think? It's just like this lady has insinuated or said things like Nancy Pelosi should be executed for treason. They work in the same building. They're in the same body. Just imagine working with somebody who thinks you should be executed for treason. And they walk around and want to carry a gun. Geez, maybe you should carry one too, Nancy, if that's the case. If that's how people want to play. So, but just imagine that. What do you say to a person while you're walking through the hallways of your job? Like, nice blouse you got on, huh? What you having for lunch? You still want me executed? I mean, what do you say? It's unbelievable. I can't believe you can't make this stuff up. But what do you think that GOP is turning into? They about to turn into, they were already out there. Now they about to go way into the wilderness. And we're about to find out what's going to happen. See, when even the mainstream media is, because see, what happens is the mainstream media likes to separate like the crazies and Donald Trump from the Republican Party. No, that is the Republican Party now. And even the mainstream media is kind of putting it out there now because you can't deny it now. How can you deny it now? So just check out this quick video. I want you to tell me what you think.
Ronald Reagan had a signature line he used in speeches while building the conservative movement.
This is a time for choosing.
This is CNN.
And for a party seeking a reset after losing the House, Senate, and presidency in 4 years under Donald Trump, you'd think this would be a time for soul searching. But you'd be wrong. Because the GOP seems hell-bent on going further into crazy town. They're censuring responsible Republicans for having the courage to condemn an insurrection while coddling conspiracy theorists. And if that sounds unkind, listen to this toxic nonsense from Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Here she is talking about 9/11.
It's odd there's never any evidence shown for a plane in the Pentagon. But anyways, I'm not going to dive into the 9/11 conspiracy.
Barack Obama.
She's in power.
Yes, I do believe he is a Muslim.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
It's a crime punishable by death, is what treason is. Nancy Pelosi is guilty of treason.
The Las Vegas mass shooting.
How do you get avid gun owners and people that support the Second Amendment to give up their guns? Maybe you accomplish that by performing a mass shooting into a crowd that is very likely to be conservative.
And that's not including Facebook statements she agreed with, saying that the Parkland High School massacre was a planned false flag event. We're embracing
Those were
QAnon.
kids that
Or
would
reportedly
die
saying
too.
the California wildfires
Little
were sparked
kids
by
died.
space lasers controlled by liberals.
I'm sure them
And did
parents
I mention
didn't think it
indicating
was
support
fake.
for the execution of prominent Democrats? This is a person who never met a conspiracy theory she didn't like, and now she's doubled down, saying she'll never apologize. Well, calling out these unhinged statements shouldn't be partisan, and it damn well isn't cancel culture. But Republicans have been busier trying to purge Representatives Liz Cheney or Adam Kinzinger than denouncing Green, who's gotten promoted to the Education and Labor Committee and reportedly raised $1.6 million
Education
in the
Labor
process.
Committee.
This is
What is she gonna do with that?
But there is a fear-fueled logic to it.
She didn't believe the
Listen to
kids just
Gabriel
got
Stern,
killed.
former Georgia voting
What?
system manager,
Are
a
you
lifelong
kidding me?
Republican.
This is the
trying to
craziest
hold a
man.
caucus together like this that has Marjorie Taylor Greene on one side, just sending out wacko stuff, and Liz Cheney on the other side trying to be responsible. You can't win one
Liz
without
Cheney
the
is
other.
a
He's saying the
She
quiet
has her
part
own
out loud,
problem, but
that
she
Republicans
is
need
crazy
the
as this
crazy
one,
caucus to
apparently.
win. And that's the Faustian bargain here. Republicans have been playing footsie with fanatics for far too long, and now they're deeply embedded in the GOP. Because it's not just greed.
Frankenstein
There's a whole
is
cadre of Republicans
awakened.
with ties to extremist groups, and much of the GOP still seems
They about
afraid
to
to
eat
call
you
out
all
Trump's big
alive.
lie. This is a corrosive kind of cowardice, a temptation to give in to a cult, deflected by a flurry of whataboutism. Maybe the fever will break if Trump tries to form his own party, as he's reportedly threatened, or maybe it will come if Republican.
You get the pretty much the gist of that. You understand? Listen, the woman is insane. The GOP is insane. After all of that, Kevin McCarthy, whoever that dirtbag is, the minority leader in the House, he puts her on a committee for education. The same lady who doesn't believe that those kids got killed in the school. So what is she gonna do on a committee about education or about schools, about school safety, about anything about schools? What is she gonna do? She doesn't even believe that kids who parents buried them. What did they do? With all the funerals and stuff that was shown on TV, all of that stuff was fake. Like, come on, get out of here. Listen, let me know what you say. Like the button, give me a comment. Tell me what you think, because this is amazing what is going on in our government right now. This is amazing what one party is now resulting to after Donald Trump. Donald Trump has crushed these people. He came up and he backsmacked everybody in the Republican Party who thought they had any say in the Republican Party. He made them all bow down. Kevin McCarthy, after all what happened, went to Mar-a-Lago just the other day to kneel down and lick the boot. Kevin, I want to ask you, do you have orange makeup on your lips for kissing his ass? Because I'm sure it's probably orange too. Oh my God. Wow. But hey, listen. This is where we're at. Our country has evolved into this. And listen, I guess that's where their base is at. But I partially blame, regular people, because you have to be informed on what you're doing. But the other half of it really is not their fault. They've been lied to and fooled by these people for years. So now they're surprised that these people believe all of this stuff. You done told them and lied to them all this time, and now you're surprised. Unbelievable. Listen, subscribe, like this button. G-Pac Nation, give me some support. I'm going to get this channel rolling, and we're going to have some good content coming out of here. And this is like the laid back lounge, a happy hour when you get off of work, having a wine. Bring your beer, bring your drink with you, and I'm going to give you some good information.